Hi guys, subscribing notifications on. Today we're gonna be explaining, the properties for the text tool in Flash. So first, when you select the text tool, okay, and then you make a double click and drag, you will have a space in which you can type your text. And when you come right here, we have the properties for the text tool, okay, or the properties for any tool that you selected. Well, here we're gonna go with the text tool. Okay, for the text tool, we have the static test, dynamic test, and input test. So when you say dynamic test, you'll be able to make a double click and drag. You will have a square in which you're gonna type your test. So you can basically control the size and how you want your the square in which you gonna type your text, how you wanted it to be. You can basically control that, while the option is on dynamic text. And not only that, you can also make multiple squares to type text in. So but when we choose the static text, it's gonna make like it is like a limited option. Okay, so you can control the size of the square and none of that, and you can make multiple squares also. It is just like on one format. So that is it. So we're gonna go here with the dynamic text. So for the dynamic text, here we have the font. The font is the style that your text is gonna take. Okay, so there are many of those. Okay, there are many of those. I can choose, many style, the style that I wanted it to be. Okay, and then here we have the the font size. The font size is the size for your letters. Okay, so you're the one to choose that. Okay, it is the size for your letter. So here we have the font color. The font color is for the color for your text. Okay, you can choose it blue or you can choose it red, the color that you want it to. It is here that we do it. Here we have the toggle the bold style. Okay, the bold style is to give like more ink to your to your letters. Okay, so we see the difference now. When I select the bold style, it's gonna give more ink to my letters. Okay, the italic style is for you know kind of make the text to look like bend on the right side. Okay, so we have here align left, align center, and align right. Okay, so this is to tell you to make you know where your text is gonna come from. So for example, if I say align right and I start typing, my text is gonna come from the right. Okay, but if I say align center and I start typing, my text is gonna come from the center. Okay, so here we have the edit format. The format option is for you to set space for the left margin and the right margin, the line spacing, and the indent. The indent is the line for before you start your paragraph. Okay, the first line, the space that you're gonna have before start typing the first line, that is what is the indent. And then the line spacing in the space within the line from up to down. Okay, so for example, if I say a line spacing, if I say 10 or 212, this will give like more space within these two lines. Okay, here we have the letter spacing. The letter spacing is the spacing within your letters. Okay, so for example, if I type it as, okay, let's come here and then let's do stuff like this. So if I type my text, okay, the space within my letters, okay, the space within my letters, here is where you can control those stuff. Okay, so for example, if I say 23, no, 32, it's gonna give like more space within the letters. Okay, let's go to 60 to make a big difference. So here we have 60, and then this is it. You see now that there is more space within the letters. Okay, there is more space within the letters, so it is the space for the letters. Okay, here we have the anti-alias for animation. It is how the program is gonna render you the character that you are typing. So this is like almost the same stuff. Okay, so there is a difference, but not that much to say in the letters. Okay, so that is it. So the most important thing for the text tool is the font. Okay, the style that your text is gonna take, and then the font size. Okay, how big or how small you wanted it to be, the color for your text, and then whether it is gonna be toggle the bold style or italic style, and also the alignment for your text. Okay, and also how you wanna set your paragraph to be. Okay, so that is like the most important stuff concerning the text tool. So that's it for now, guys. I hope this tutorial is helpful for you, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comment below, and then like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.